Hey race fans, I want to give you a recap from last weekend. We had two 25 lappers at Bowman Gray. I had to go out first to qualify this week because they send you out in order by the way you are in the points. So I ended up qualifying second. Tim Brown was on the pole and I think Jason was third. Really and truly to be able to qualify second and going out first, it's really a handicap to go out first because the rubber from the other divisions is still down on the racetrack where they were out practicing or qualifying. So it doesn't really match with our rubber very good, and it makes it slick. But like I said, I'm not satisfied with our qualifying position, but I was happy. In between qualifying and the race, what we have to do is make adjustments to the car. What we say is we tighten the car up because we have to make it run for 25 laps rather than just a one-lap shot. During those adjustments, Scott and Monk and some of the guys found that one of the bolts had seized up, and I think they had to get the grinding wheel and the sawzall and some big hammers and just try to beat it out of there and cut it out. But it looks like it's a major thing, but that's kind of stuff that the guys and I just kind of roll with anymore because it's so routine to make the repairs that we do. But it doesn't hurt that they're pretty good at it too. But anyway, they got that fixed, and starting second to Tim, I knew it was going to be a real challenge because Tim's really good on the 25 lap nights, but I was able to get in behind Tim, and next thing you know, the spotter says I've got a straightaway on the next guy, so I knew that me and Tim were setting a pretty good pace. My car was really good this week. It's one of those deals where even though I didn't win the race, I was still okay. I don't want to say okay. I'm never okay with second, but it was one of those deals where the confidence I had in my car, second place was just the next, was just the next stepping stone to being first because the car was running really good. I ended up finishing second to Tim, and Jason was third. For the second race, he drew the 8 peel, and that put rookie Danny Bond on the pole. And after the race got started, I think I got in line in about 7th, and Tim was behind me. From there, it's a lot of times in the second race, it can be a little bit of a bumper tag, and everybody's just running in a train right on the bottom of the bottom groove. But I ended up 7th. Jason was 6th. It was a pretty good night for us. Points-wise, I think we washed out with most people. Anybody that knows me knows at this point in the year, I'm not really concerned with points. I just want to go over there and win races. But all in all, it was a pretty good weekend for us. And like I said, maybe it'll be a stepping stone to the next step, which is the take a checkered flag home. Hey guys, we got some new questions this week. This one comes to us from Jason K. It says, when you, Jason, and your dad get together at family events like Christmas or Thanksgiving, is there a lot of racing trash talk, or do you just try to avoid it? Oh, and who can dish it out better, you or Jason? Well, to be honest with you, I think in family events, with our racing lifestyle, we don't get to spend the time with our families. Maybe our aunts and uncles and cousins. The only time we get to spend time with them may be at Christmas or Thanksgiving. So I think the racing subject is a lot of time avoided, maybe not on purpose, but just because there's so much other stuff to talk about. But as far as who can dish it out better, of course I'm going to say I can, and he'll probably say he can. So I guess on that one it'll just be a wash. This question is from Mike M. What are your thoughts on dirt modified racing, and would you consider trying it out if you were given an opportunity? Well, Mike, I've had several opportunities, but my schedule is so full with my modified racing that we do that I don't ever get a chance to go. I've got a lot of friends that race at the local short track down here. Dirt track 311 Speedway is 15-20 minutes from here. So I have had the opportunities, and I've had people ask me to do it, but my schedule doesn't really allow for it. This question is from Nate P. It says, Bert, what is it you like about the Roush Yates Ford engines, and approximately how much horsepower do they make? Well, I'll be honest with you, growing up I was a Chevrolet man. The Ford had to prove it to me, and they did. The technology that those guys have down there, you go in there and there's a special department for each component in that engine. It just makes you feel good that you know you got reliability and horsepower on top of that. As far as the numbers are concerned, I'd say about 650. They never tell me how much horsepower my motor makes. They just say go try it. And George hasn't let me down yet. But everybody knows what they look like inside the car. I want to show you one that we just got back. This is a motor that I'll be running on the NASCAR Southern Well Modified Tour. This motor here just got a complete rebuild with new pistons, new valves. They just basically clean it up, put new gaskets, and put new components inside of it. But as you can see, it's a pretty spiffy looking piece. This question is from Dave B. Hey Bert, became a fan when I saw you on the History Channel. Anyways, was wondering if you were going to race at Loudon, New Hampshire in the future. If you do come up this way to race and would like to go fishing, drop me a line. Well, I've made it clear that Loudon, New Hampshire is one of the tracks that I'd love to run. I think I've only seen them on TV when the modifieds run there, but I've talked to a lot of the guys, Stefanik and Christopher, and a lot of the guys talk about how much fun it is, the bump drafting, and it's just a different kind of modified racing. But I tell you what, I will keep it in mind because I do love to go fishing. If anybody's looked at my Facebook page lately, you see that my wife caught about an 8-pounder. So we actually go fishing all the time, so I may just hold you up on that. Hey everybody, don't forget to come out and see me this Friday, May 13th at Lowe's Home Improvement in Kernersville. We're gonna have the hauler, the car. I'm gonna be in the grill section signing autographs. We just can't wait to see everybody come out. There's gonna be lots of brands represented, including CitraSafe Barbecue Grill Cleaner. So come on out and meet me and the team and the guys from CitraSafe. Can't wait to see you there.